Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. Okay, we have fear with the goblin. Someone's allowing fear to consume them, almost holding on to some pride here. I feel like it's been tough. Someone's at a standoff, not wanting to give up their position. But it looks like something's finally breaking through. With this fear card, I'm looking at these rough waters finally becoming calm. I want to rebuild our connection. You're the best thing that has happened to me. Yeah, this person's almost taking on, I feel like, this perspective of they want this to happen, but they feel like it should happen for them instead of them having to do the work. Okay, overall energy, we have Two of Cups. This is about the connection between you two being on the same page. The love is here, but I feel like something needs to be brought to the table. It's not really come to fruition yet. So we have the King of Wands, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands for your energy. So there could have been other people in the mix or a third party. I see that your energy is showing up. Your intention here is the Three of Wands. You're ready for something new, something fresh. You're ready to finally experience the love that you deserve or you've always wanted, because it feels like you've done a lot here in the King of Wands. You stayed focused. You were goal-oriented in giving your all into this connection, but things fell flat. With the Three of Cups to the Ace of Cups is the Four of Cups. And it feels like you got really disappointed in the situation and almost bored to some extent. Like the more that has happened, it became less attractive to you. And now you're ready to fight for your desires and your dreams. So hold on to this. Expansion is required at this time. So the universe is pushing you in a new direction. It doesn't have to be without this person exactly, but it's starting a new stage regardless. Queen of Pentacles, the Star, Strength, Hanged Man, and the Two of Swords for their energy. Yeah, they feel like they're at a standstill here, unable to make a decision. They know what they had, but they didn't realize it till it was gone. And they feel like they lost quite a bit here, something that they'd never get back. But although the Strength card is with this, it's like saying that this person does have the courage to face adversity here. They do have what it takes to make something happen, but they feel stuck. Let's see this Two of Swords. Magician, Ten of Swords. They fear success, that they won't be able to achieve anything, that this has hit a definite ending, and also they feel like they weren't able to really show you their true self. Okay, let's see what's happened in the past. Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot of you were going back and forth, very confused in the situation because this person was inconsistent. Their behavior, what they were saying, they left you feeling so confused in this. Also, this person can change their mind quite often. It feels like they're just so wishy-washy. And because there was no stability or anything that you can count on, it felt like you were stuck in this alone. Let's see the Seven of Cups. Ace of Wands. Sun. A lot of you were confused on their intentions towards you. Did they want commitment? Were they really serious about you? Maybe you couldn't trust exactly what they were saying. Some of you felt like they were being dishonest with you because their actions were not matching their words or vice versa. Let's see this Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups. What's underlining their intention and their feeling here is the fact that they were afraid that you would walk away. This person could fear rejection. And it's something so terrifying for them because of a core issue that they have where they feel like if something great happens to me or I do, decide to be with them, it could be ripped away from me. And that really made them scared. Let's see this Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. They were constantly convincing themselves otherwise, that maybe something bad was going to happen. Maybe they would get so hurt and that they would never really be able to have you. You would walk away from them. Something that was really triggering them inside, they kept mulling over. So when things were positive and they felt like they were going in the right direction, suddenly they would convince themselves that it wasn't that. They would think of the negative aspects or try to come up with something to make them detach or be inconsistent. Let's use Eight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. So their strategy was Four of Cups, to give just a little bit. I'm not going to give too much. I'm just going to see and dabble a little bit in this. Even though their heart of hearts, the Ten of Pentacles, they wanted commitment. They did want a serious relationship with you. And if you were in a committed relationship already, this person did fear that they were doing the wrong thing, that they weren't speaking up enough. They were kind of convincing themselves that they were not good enough for you as well, and that you would eventually leave. So I almost see like an analysis paralysis kind of energy where it made it difficult for them to actually take action or do something that was going to show you they do care, that they do want commitment. Let's see the challenge. They also feel like they don't have enough to give, that if they do give their love to you or they make you happy in some way, it's just not good enough, that you won't really see them for who they are. So I see an aspect of themselves they kind of hid, not showing you their true self. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot. A lot of waiting going on. Some of you really asking yourself, is this worth investing? Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords, because not a lot was happening. It seems like this was stuck in the same cycle of them being inconsistent, not knowing where you stand with them was a big issue. Let's see this Four of Swords. So it's showing me already the majority of the time they were more detached than anything else. Or it feels like they need a lot of time alone. You give them space when they need it, even though there's times where you need them or you really want to be able to hang out or engage. It feels like they just aren't around. Like you can't really ask them. You know, you don't want to step on their toes. But King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, yeah, they can be very stubborn. So it's difficult, right? You're on eggshells. You don't know how to really talk to them or what they're going to say. So you kind of learned along the way to hold back even more. And you felt like you were being suppressed. You weren't able to be your true self because you were too worried of upsetting them or making them detached. So it was an endless cycle of you trying to tiptoe around them. Let's see the Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Emperor. So the problem is that your heart was truly invested, right? And theirs was too. But you wouldn't know it because they were so off-putting about things. It felt like it was so confusing, especially not knowing where you stand with them. But some of them could be already in a committed relationship with the Emperor, but it doesn't have to be. It feels like they have other things going on and that's important to them, so you don't want to step on their toes, or you always felt like you just kind of had to hold back. Let's see this Knight of Pentacles, Worlds, and the Tower card. So it's only a matter of time before something gave here. The cycle got worse and worse every time you would go around with this person, to the point where something suddenly shifted. And I see that the opportunity came from the divine. This was orchestrated to pull you away. Okay, so this is a very fated situation to teach lessons, to promote personal growth. Let's see his Tower. Five of Wands, Empress. Yeah, both of you are showing up, divine masculine and feminine. But the situation became very real when this person said or did something that completely ended this. It's like there was no opportunity to come back. It felt like this was the end all be all, and it felt like a betrayal here. Like finally your fears had come true. You knew something was off about this the whole time, and you really tried to, please them. Make sure that they were okay. They weren't stressed out. You weren't trying to ask for too much from them. So I see a lot of stress on your end, especially emotionally. It feels like a roller coaster, up and down. Very frustrating. I just want to see this Empress real quick. Page of Cups. Yeah, maybe they weren't able to deal with their emotions. With the Page of Cups, There's a little bit of uneasiness, not being able to express themselves the right way. Some of them are completely hypersensitive to themselves and that other people are going to judge them. And this could have been an issue that they had as well. So it stops them. It breeds fear within them to not take action. Okay, so let's see what happens in the outcome here. What is going to happen next? Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Devil, Two of Wands. We have a sudden shift. And what happens is finally what has been coming for a long time and is owed to you here is about to come to reality. So if you're interested and this is your story, in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop though, guys, thank you so much for joining me, for all your love and support. You guys are so beautiful, and I will see you next time.